Welcome to another edition of A Preacher and His Work. We have so many great gospel preachers across the country and around the world, and this is our way of helping you get to know them just a little bit better. We are coming to you from Polishing the Pulpit in Sevierville, Tennessee, and this is always a great work to be a part of, and it's a great time of fellowship with brethren. And I am thrilled to have Brother Tommy O'Kelly with us. Tommy, I appreciate you sitting down with us.
Absolutely. Great to be here.
What congregation are you currently working with?
I am with the Subligna Road congregation in Somerville, Georgia.
How long have you been with Subligna?
Full-time. I'm in my 6th year, but before that I preached and worked a secular job as well. So full-time work's been about 6 years, but been there for several years.
All right. Well, how long total have you been in ministry?
In the ministry is probably about 15 years now.
All right. Well, what motivated you to get into ministry?
Kind of a funny question. My father-in-law, Bill Morgan, was the actual pulpit minister at the time, and one day he just came to me and said, "Hey, how'd you like to try preaching?" And so I'd never really given it a second thought, and I said, "Sure, I'll try it." And then everything kind of escalated from there, and then went to preaching school, and then went into full-time ministry. So there we are.
Well, what preaching school did you attend?
I went to Chattanooga School of Preaching and Biblical Studies there at Greens Lake Road congregation.
All right. And you're also involved in some mission work.
Yes, absolutely. I'm associated with the Yes 2 program. I've been to Nicaragua, and I've also been to Panama. And it's a great work teaching these young people to be young evangelistic servants of the Lord.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate everything that you do, not just in Somerville, but the mission work that you do and the work that you do for the kingdom.
Absolutely.
When I ask this question, I'm asking from the perspective as a minister, as someone involved in mission work. When you look at your community, when you look at the world, if there was just one message that you could share, what would that one message be?
Well, there's a song that comes to mind that perhaps I would share with everyone. It's called Just As I Am. And the idea behind that is coming to the cross as you are, not to try to fix everything that's wrong in your life, but to give it to Christ and let Him fix it for you. And there's another version of this particular song that has other words. It says, "Come broken to be mended, wounded to be healed." And so my message to my community at home and the world over is, you can be fixed. The Lord loves broken things, and I myself am a living example of that. I served in the military, and I was not exactly the best person in the world, and God took me and shaped me and molded me into what I am today, and I do my very best to give Him all honor, glory, and praise.
Well, and you look at that message, and Jesus said, "I didn't come for the well, I came for the sick."
Absolutely.
And that's definitely a message that the world needs to hear. And Tommy, as I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate you sitting down with us today. And I appreciate you being with us. And I look forward to seeing you next time on A Preacher and His Work. To God be the glory, great things.
The preceding program was a production of the Fort Payne Church of Christ TV studio located in Fort Payne, Alabama.